Hello, students. Very good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is the current affairs update from 29th April 2020 to 2nd May 2020. Guys, please subscribe to my channel by clicking the bell icon in order to receive the current affairs update on regular basis. So, guys, let's start. Human challenge rights. What is this basically? Human challenge rights में क्या होता है? Many people have volunteered to take part in a controversial testing method called human challenge rights. It is a controversial testing method which is acquired voluntarily. The method which involves infecting volunteers. The method which involves intentionally infecting volunteers with the novel coronavirus is being promoted in order to speed up the process of preparing a vaccine. This is a voluntary approach in which the volunteers are infected with novel coronavirus in order to expedite the process of preparing a vaccine. So as of 27th April, I registered 3,817 people in 52 countries who had signed up for such trials. So human challenge rights, what are they? In this, participants of the vaccine group and the placebo group. Placebo means the phenomenon that is having a psychological effect, that is entitled to have a psychological benefit on an individual upon consent and are deliberately exposed to an infection, thus are challenged by the disease organism. Okay, so this is basically like if I want to attain these human challenge rights, I will volunteer to get infected from this novel coronavirus, and then would want these doctors to excise the medicines and other trials on me so that they can come to a conclusion of preparing a vaccine that would help our medical science to come up with a vaccine sooner. Now, what is Global Terrorism Index? Niti Aayog has questioned Australian Institute's terror ranking of India in its Global Terrorism Index of 2019. It has questioned the methodology adopted to rank India as the seventh worst terrorism affected country ahead of conflict ridden countries such as the Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, Burkina Faso, Palestine, and Lebanon. It also questions the opaque funding of the Institute of Economics and Peace, IEP. India has moved to the seventh position on the previous year's eighth in the annual Global Terrorism Index, GTI 2019. The countries ahead of it are Afghanistan, Iraq, Nigeria, Syria, Pakistan, and Somalia. Government of India and ADB. ADB is Asian Development Bank. So the context here is the government of India and the Asian Development Bank have signed $1.5 billion loan agreement for ADB's COVID-19 Active Response and Expenditure Support Program. It's abbreviated as CARES program. So once again, $1.5 billion loan agreement has been signed between Government of India and Asian Development Bank for ADB's COVID-19 Active Response and Expenditure Support Program, which is abbreviated as CARES program. It will be used to implement COVID-19 containment plan to rapidly ramp up the test track treatment capacity, and second, social protection for the poor, vulnerable, women, and disadvantaged groups to protect more than 800 million people over the next 3 months. Third, immunity passports. What are immunity passports? A few countries have started considering issuing immunity passports or some kind of certificates indicating a person has immunity to COVID-19. So what is the immunity passport? The idea for immunity passport or a back to work pass is this. If you have been infected with SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, and recover, hence you have immunity that will protect you from getting the disease again for some amount of time. That means if you are already infected and you are treated for that disease, so then there will be some potency in your body that will resist you against the disease to take over it again. Bird-D or berberine. Berberine is a natural and cheap product similar to curcumin available commercially. It is poorly soluble and toxic to cells. Why is it in the news? Scientists from Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research, that is JNC ASR, have modified the structure of berberine into BERD that can be used as Alzheimer's inhibitor. BERD is a soluble aqueous antioxidant. It is multifunctional inhibitor of multifaceted amyloid toxicity of Alzheimer's disease. BERD is a soluble aqueous antioxidant. It is multifunctional inhibitor of multifaceted amyloid toxicity of Alzheimer's disease. Ration card portability. 5 more states to join ration card portability, which are Bihar, Punjab, UP, Himachal, and Daman and Diu, have been integrated with the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. About 60 crore beneficiaries from 17 states and union territories can benefit from the ration card portability, and they can purchase the subsidized food grains using the existing ration card. About the scheme, One Nation, One Ration Card will ensure all beneficiaries, especially migrants, can access PDS, that is public distribution system, across the nation from any PDS shop of their own choice. So acute encephalitis syndrome, what is this? Acute encephalitis syndrome, AES, has fanned fear among the villagers and health officials of Bihar's Muzaffarpur and neighboring districts amid novel coronavirus COVID-19 lockdown. At least 3 children have reportedly died of the disease locally known as Chamki Bukhar in 2020. ERMB, this is the first digital currency. So China, which seeks to be the first major economy to launch a digital currency, is to trial a digital yuan in 4 urban areas, including payments of local government employees, transportation subsidies. What is ERMB? The digital currency known as the ERMB will not be issued in large amounts for public use in the short term, and the digital currency in circulation would not lead to an inflation surge. So large amounts में इसको इशू नहीं किया जाएगा, पब्लिक यूज़ शॉर्ट टर्म पब्लिक यूज़ के लिए किया जाएगा, एंड डिजिटल करेंसी इन सर्कुलेशन वुड नॉट लीड टू इन्फ्लेशन सर्ज, दैट इज़ महंगाई नहीं बढ़ेगी. So ERMB, initially it will be tested in 3 major cities, Shenzhen, Suzhou and Chengdu. People's Bank of China, PBOC, the country's central bank, will be the sole issuer of the digital yuan, initially offering the digital money to commercial banks and then to the operators. Public would be able to convert money in their bank accounts to the digital version and make deposits via electronic wallets. That is how it will operate. So Jal Shakti Abhiyan, what is it? Under the National Jal Shakti Abhiyan, Center has decided to utilize the upcoming monsoon season to expand its water conservation efforts. Ministry of Home Affairs, as per the center, has allowed to take up Manrega works, drinking water and sanitization work at the time of lockdown, with priority to be given to water conservation and irrigation works. Thank you guys. Please subscribe to my channel in order to keep yourself updated with the events of national and international importance. Please click on the bell.